Have you ever wondered what an attachment style is? Have you ever wondered what attachment style you might have? Well, if you have wondered one or the other, then this video is for you. In this video, I'll be discussing what an attachment style is, how they develop, the different types of attachment styles, and how to determine which one you might have. An attachment style is the way that you connect with others in a relationship. It can impact how you feel and how you might behave when you're in a relationship with another person. The type of attachment style that you have can be impacted by a variety of reasons. It can be formed by the relationships that you directly had with caregivers growing up. It can be based on the relationships that you've seen other people have in your life. And it can even change and develop based on relationships and life experiences you have. Now, there are 4 types of attachment styles. The 4 types are secure, anxious, avoidant, which is also known as dismissive avoidant, and disorganized, which is also often known as fearful avoidant. Each attachment style can be determined by how you feel about yourself and how you feel about others. The feelings and the view that you have about yourself can often manifest as anxiety. The lower that your anxiety is, the better your view of yourself and your feelings about yourself tend to be. The higher the anxiety, the worse that your feelings and view of yourself tend to be. The way that you view others and feel about other people can manifest as avoidance. So if you generally feel like other people are good and you want to be around them, then your avoidance would tend to be lower as well. Vice versa, if you feel worse about others or feel like people tend to not be great, then your avoidance might be higher as well. When you change the combinations of these anxiety and avoidance levels, then you tend to change what attachment style you have as well. When a person has low anxiety but also low avoidance, then they tend to have a secure attachment style. If someone has low anxiety but high avoidance, then they tend to have an avoidant attachment style. If someone has high anxiety but low avoidance, then they tend to have an anxious attachment style. But finally, if someone has a high avoidance and a high anxiety level, then they tend to have a more disorganized attachment style. So now knowing all of that, what would it mean to have each attachment style? So in a secure attachment style, you might find it easy to trust other people, you may be cooperative and flexible in relationships, and you'll probably be able to communicate effectively in your relationship as well. With an avoidant attachment style, you may not think that relationships are super necessary and you might be more reliant on yourself. With an anxious attachment style, you may feel like it's difficult to communicate your needs to your partner, and you may feel more sensitive to your partner's reactions in relationships. With a disorganized attachment style, you may fear rejection, tend to have a lower self-esteem, feel anxiety in relationships, but also be avoidant of people in relationships too. While it may generally help to know what to expect with each attachment style, please don't take this as an end-all be-all for how you have to act in relationships if you have one or the other. Attachment styles can vary based on different relationships and also different circumstances as well. Working with a professional therapist can help identify what attachment style that you might actually have and work on any issues that may be coming up when you're trying to start or maintain a relationship in your life. If you feel like you are struggling to figure out what attachment style you have, or if you feel like you have seen any issues that are causing problems within your relationship with others, definitely reach out to us and we're happy to get you started on a path towards a healthier relationship.